The simple present tense. Form 1. Inactive. Affirmative I. We. They. You. Plural noun. Plus infinitive. He. She. It. Singular noun. Plus infinitive and s. S. I's. Negative I. We. They. You. Plural noun. Plus don't and inf. He. She. It. Singular noun. Plus doesn't and infinitive. Interrogative do and I. We. They. You. Plural noun. Plus infinitive. Does and he. She. It. Singular noun. Plus infinitive. I teach English. I don't teach English. Do you teach English? What do you teach? She teaches Arabic. She doesn't teach Arabic. Does she teach Arabic? What does she teach? We usually get up early. We don't usually get up early. Do you usually get up early? When do you usually get up? Ali usually gets up early. Ali doesn't usually get up early. Does Ali usually gets up early? Who usually gets up early? Notes on spelling. Verbs ending in ss, sh, ch, o, x, add s, instead of s alone, to form the third person singular, he, she, it, singular noun. I pass. He passes. The boys box. Adele boxes. We finish. She finishes. My friends go. Ali goes. They search. It searches. You watch. He watches. Verbs ending in y following a consonant, change the y into I and add s. I carry. He carries. They hurry. She hurries. We try. She tries. The babies cry. Nada cries. Verbs ending in y following a vowel, obey the usual rule. I stay. He stays. We play. She plays. You obey. She obeys. My friends say. My friend says. Use, it's used to express facts. The Earth orbits round the Sun. My brothers live in a suet. Elephants don't eat meat. Doctors help ill people. Cats drink milk. Birds fly. Habits. Ali always plays football at school. I usually go to bed early. He often goes shopping on Fridays. She sometimes sleeps late. Repeated actions. He visits his uncle every Friday. It rains every winter. I spend a week in Alex in summer. I go to church on Sundays. In conditional sentences, type I. If you play well, you'll win. If he gets up early, he won't miss the bus. A future action timed to occur on a timetable. Adele's train arrives at 7 next week. My plane takes off at 10 tomorrow. We have an English test next October. For dramatic narrative. This is particularly useful when describing the action of a play, opera, etc. When the show begins, Layla is sitting at her desk. The phone rings. She picks it up and listens quietly. Instead of the present continuous with those verbs which cannot be used in the continuous form, for example love, see, believe. I love you. not, I am loving you. After, before, when, by the time, as soon as, till, until, if, unless. Turn off the lights when you leave the room. I'll offer him everything after he comes. Used to. Affirmative reasonable subject and is, are and used to and being. Negative reasonable subject and is, are and not and used to and being. Interrogative is, are and reasonable subject and used to and being. Question word and is, are and subj. Plus used to and being. He is used to studying his lessons at night. Equals he is in the habit of studying his lessons at night. Equals he usually studies his lessons at night. Equals it is his habit to study his lessons at night. Equals studying his lessons at night is his habit. It is my habit to watch TV at night. Usually. Equals I usually watch TV at night. In. Equals I'm in the habit of watching TV at night. Used. Equals I'm used to watch TV at night. Getting. Equals watching TV at night is my habit. Keywords. Usually. Always. Often. Rarely. Never. Ever. Sometimes. Generally. Occasionally. Frequently. They usually make noisy. He is usually happy. She always returns home early. Equals she never returns home late. Equals she doesn't always return home early. Equals she isn't used to returning home late. Equals she isn't in the habit of returning home late. Do you ever listen to the radio in the morning? He never ignores the others. Keywords, every, in, on, at present, twice a year. My family travels to Alex in summer. I go to the club on Sundays. Usually she takes the bus to school. I walk to school sometimes. V to be in simple present. I am singular subject and is plural subject and are. I am not singular subject and isn't plural subject and aren't. Am I? Are you? Is and singular subject. Are and plural subject. I am a teacher. I am not a doctor. What are you? He is my uncle. She isn't my aunt. Is Ali absent? We are close friends. They aren't farmers. What are they? Pay attention to these important points. This tense does not tell us whether the action is being performed at the moment of speaking or not, and if we want to make this clear we must add a verb in the present continuous tense. I usually wear a coat, but I am not wearing one today as it isn't cold. My dog barks an awful lot, but it isn't barking at the moment. The first verb refers to a habit, the second to a present action. The present simple tense, passive. Object and is, are and pp. Object and not, isn't, aren't and pp. Is, are and object and pp. Question word and is, are and object and pp. She visits her aunt every Friday. Active. Her aunt is visited every Friday by her. Passive. I don't speak Spanish. Active. Spanish isn't spoken by me. Passive. Do they like football? Active. Is football liked by them? Passive. How does Eamon learn 3 languages? Active. How are 3 languages learned by Eamon? Passive.
Adjectives ending ing and ed. Adjective plus ing equals present participle. Adjective plus ed equals past participle. Adjectives and ing tell about something and describe an action. My job is boring. The film was disappointing. The news was shocking. The food was disgusting. The film was so amusing. The football match was exciting. She enjoys her job but it's often exhausting. Adjectives and ed tell about someone and describe a result of an action. I'm bored with my job. Are you interested in football? I was really amused by the film. I feel tired. I'm going to go to bed. I was disappointed with the film. I'm so excited to go on holiday. We were very shocked when we heard the news. A boring lesson makes you feel bored. Adjectives and ing tell about someone if this one is the cause of this adjective. This boy is boring. This man is disgusting.